The traveler waited for the sound of fire to return. The hammer struck twice more. Each time the old forge answered with its impossible echo. But there was no fire, only the hammer. The traveler began to wonder whether he had imagined the other sound. He remained beside the worn stone for a while longer. Nothing changed. Eventually, he reached inside his coat and removed the iron wedge. 3 short lines remained visible along one edge. He rubbed his thumb across them. They had been cut deliberately. That much was clear, but they told him nothing. The traveler looked around the ruined forge. If the wedge had been used here, perhaps there were others. He returned to the place where he had found it and began searching more carefully. Snow and frozen earth filled the spaces between the floor stones. He cleared what he could. Most of what he found was ordinary. Charcoal, fragments of rusted iron, a nail bent nearly in half, a piece of metal too damaged to identify. Then, near the blackened stones, he found another wedge. This one was smaller. Its edge had broken away. The traveler cleaned it against his coat. There were marks on this one too. 2 short lines. He placed both pieces of iron in his palm. The first carried 3, the second carried 2. He searched again. It took longer this time. Near the worn stone, he found a 3rd piece buried beneath frozen dirt. Not a wedge. A narrow length of iron, flattened at one end. The traveler turned it over. 1 short line had been cut into its side. He laid the 3 objects on the stone. 1 line, 2, 3. The traveler looked at them for a long time. Perhaps the marks were nothing more than a way of keeping track of tools. Perhaps they belonged to different men. Perhaps they measured size or weight. He could not know. But they had been made deliberately, and they belonged to the forge. The hammer sounded. Iron struck iron. The echo returned. Then came the fire. This time the traveler was certain. A low rush. The soft crack of burning wood. The faint hiss of something hot. He remained completely still. The sounds lasted only a few moments. Then they disappeared. The traveler looked at the 3 pieces of iron resting on the stone. He reached for the first, the wedge marked with 3 lines. As his fingers closed around it, the hammer struck again. The traveler stopped, he waited. Nothing followed. Slowly, he released the wedge. Then he picked up the piece marked with 1 line. Silence. He set it down. He tried the piece marked with 2, nothing. The traveler looked at the wedge with 3 marks. He reached for it again. Iron struck iron. This time the sound was different. Not louder, closer. The traveler pulled his hand away. The forest became quiet. For several moments he did not move. Then he picked up the wedge. The hammer struck once more. And beneath the blow came the sound of fire. The traveler held the old iron in his hand. For the first time since hearing the hammer on the road, he was no longer certain that the sound was somewhere ahead of him. He looked down at the wedge. Perhaps it had never been asking him to come closer. Perhaps it had been waiting for him.